So let's move on, y'all. Are y'all gonna vote? Apparently, Raymond Santana is running for New York City Council District 8. The exonerated five member announced his campaign today, sharing online, "My name is Raymond Santana. I'm a son of Harlem and a member of the exonerated five. I'm an activist and a small business owner. And today, I'm proud to announce my campaign for New York City Council District 8. Santana, who was wrongfully convicted at 14, is now focused on criminal justice reform, affordable housing, better police community relations, and standing up to Donald Trump. He said the current system isn't working for communities like the South Bronx and East Harlem. That's why I'm running to give a voice to those who have been marginalized." Somebody say, "First tell us why you moved out of Delicious house while she was at work." Somebody said, "I feel like it's a good fit. Vote for him. He's for the people." That's men. I thought he resided in Georgia. Doesn't he live in Atlanta? How is Junior gonna run for a seat in NYC? Um, the fact that he married her, it's a hard no. What? Like, what do you mean? Like, what was he supposed to do? Delicious might spin the block. I think not. Um, I don't know if y'all want my opinion. I don't live in New York, so this is not up to me. Yes, I'm voting. One of the exonerated is already a councilman. Okay. Okay. See, I don't live in New York. So if y'all feel like, because one of the exonerated five is a good one, that this man will be a good one, y'all should do that. That's y'all district. No, no, no. You know what it's given? You know what it's given? It's given a future in misappropriating funds. It's giving a future of misappropriating funds. It's giving a future of possibly harassing assistants. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I feel like it's fitting. It is fitting because, Donald Trump really went at them when they were kids, the whole thing. So I see it. And honestly, most of the most of the city council members and everybody's on their bullshit in one way or another. He'll probably get it. This is a good climate for it. Y'all are right. I can see politics wise how this can look good. It actually being good, underdeveloped tea. And that's what I was thinking to myself. I was just like, I understand that he is presenting himself as somebody that is well put together, but I'm like, I don't know if I really believe that. His relationship with Delicious was one of the signifiers. He was also on a reality show. And I know that's not, men treat their wives like shit all the time. And they're great mayors. They're great city council members. I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? Those personal things, they don't always matter. Um, but I just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. I just feel I think he was on couples retreat. I think it was couples retreat. Him and Delicious were on couples retreat. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I don't think that would be a good decision. It's not up to me. And I'm not sure, but from what I've seen of him, he does not seem solid enough in himself as a person in order to deal with constituency. And that's another thing. I feel like people underestimate dealing with like everyday regular people that want you to do something for them in their community, in the anger and all of that. Like, I think everybody thinks that shit is some easy thing to deal with, and it's really, really not. And he seemed to not really have his temperament together when he was with Delicious enough for that. Um, wasn't Delicious dating him for money? I don't know where y'all get that from. I don't know where y'all get that from. That's such a precarious thing to say about Delicious. I think people like to see Delicious as some type of gold digger, I guess because of the Flavor Flav thing. But if anybody has actually followed Delicious throughout the years, Delicious has consistently worked and had a very nice house and a very nice life. I had been following her way before she got with him. And not only has she always had jobs, and I mean, like, you literally would see her leave on the weekends, because she does a radio show in Detroit in the morning, during the week. Then she would leave on the weekend and go travel all over the goddamn world, or the states, in order to, do an event here, do a club here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Delicious is somebody that was still getting paid to go to clubs and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you would see her do her walkout, you know what I mean? Fine as fuck. So, like, Delicious has been, like, working this entire time. I never understood why people thought that she was with Raymond Santana for money. She was absolutely not with him for money. And if she was with him for money, she should be with him for money because she has money. Why would she, like, and then he moved into her house. He moved into her nice ass house. So, and I remember that house because, like, I really, like, used to love watching Delicious back in the day, especially on Instagram when she would get up there and curse y'all out. Girl, that's why sometimes I'm like, I don't know why everybody act like when I curse somebody out, y'all don't like it. Because I used to like watching her curse people out. No, I think she absolutely liked him. I think he had issues from being in jail for a long time. I think he had issues from the coddling that comes with what happened to him, because they had such a miscarriage of justice happen to them. I think the coddling of them is a real thing. The exonerated five, the men, the specific men, that are out and about today, I'm sure the women in their lives have to deal with a lot of bullshit from those men, because yes, the PTSD from what actually happened, and also how other people treat them. They start to get used to being seen as a victim in some ways, and when they're not being doted on or treated like a victim, they start to get a problem. Like, to me, he seemed a little bit narky. Like, I'm just saying, listen, keep the curses coming. Listen, you never date a man who spent such a long time in jail. It never works. Yeah, he had a lot of trauma. And to me, from what I understood, the only thing Delicious was really complaining about was, like, his lack of emotional availability and the lack of sex. She was all over him. She wanted to fuck. And he just, it was like, I think he had some type of performance issue, like, and I'm thinking it was more mental than anything else. And because of that, he treated her like shit because he couldn't rise to the occasion of her sexiness. But that's what he wanted when he got with her. I think Candy and Todd hooked them up. So yeah, no. I think she was too much for him. I think she was. I think she was too much for him. And that is what it is. But I don't know if I think he should be anybody's city council member, because he never showed himself to be somebody that was, like, fully in control of himself in that way. But somebody gonna vote for him.